All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special emergency live. As soon as you're in, please give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment letting me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. We're about to get into it. Donald Trump is calling out the swamp, the Uniparty, at their bluff. He believes they're bluffing when they say they are coming to arrest him, that they're going to throw him in prison and in jail for words. Well, he just called out their bluff again. He double dog dared the judge to arrest him today. Not only that, Michael Cohen, the star witness of the Democrats, the star witness in the hush money case, his attorney is in front of Congress right now testifying that Michael Cohen is a liar, that he did not even believe the fake story that Stormy Daniels was spreading. Not only that, but he says that Michael Cohen paid her out of his own pocket, had nothing to do with Trump telling him to pay her. Ladies and gentlemen, first I want to give a big shout out to Midas Gold Group. And I get this question all the time. Vlad, why do you talk about them so much? Because I expect sooner or later something bad to happen to our economy. I want to share this with you for a second. This is the United States national debt. $103,177 is how much debt per U.S. citizen. $266,951 is what each taxpayer owes in America. And it's only growing and growing and growing. And it is a bubble that sooner or later is going to burst. Ladies and gentlemen, contact Midas Gold Group. Protect even a little bit of your assets. I get no commission from it. It's a company I work with to help spread awareness. Now, let's get into the big news. So before I go into a little detail of what I've heard, people that are close to Trump and Steve Bannon and people that are really in, I want us to watch this video from MSNBC talking to voters in Georgia about the Trump trials.
Impacted by this trial? Are they paying close attention? And what impact might a guilty verdict have on their decision to support the former president? Here's what they told me. Take a look. Do each of you support Donald Trump?
I do.
Yes. So all three just admitted we support Trump.
Yes, for all three of you. Yes. Has this trial changed your opinion, even caused you to waver or question that at all?
No, it's actually caused me to support him more. I just don't believe there's a coincidence that we have a trial happening in Atlanta. We have one happening in New York. So the question people are beginning to ask themselves, like I did, is like, why now?
It's pretty much everybody says they're picking on him. You know, people are tired of going after him, and you see it in so many areas. It's really not a big issue in the party. Actually, they're really making everybody mad, and they look at a big bully, and the government is the bully.
This is going to be your first time casting a ballot. What is it for you?
But he still hasn't given up. He keeps fighting to do what's right.
I've talked to many people.
There we go. What she says is actually very interesting too.
Who formerly identified as a Democrat. They have changed their political persuasion to independent, and they are looking forward to voting for Trump. Wow. Because now they find something in common with a political candidate at that level.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, especially in the Black American communities, they have felt like they've been attacked by the government. They've been imprisoned wrongly. Crack cocaine by our own CIA dumped into black neighborhoods in the 80s and early 90s just for Joe Biden to then sign off on the 92 crime bill that he is so proud of, going after Black Americans, taking fathers away after you have implanted the disease of crack cocaine into their communities yourselves. And just how that wonderful Black American young lady just said, I know a lot of people who are lifetime Democrats who are now switching to independents and will be voting Trump. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking at Trump's Truth Social. These are brand new polls from this morning. Gasoline under Joe Biden is up 56%. Airfare is up 38%. Groceries are up 21%. Electricity is up 29%. Stay with me. I'm leading all of this somewhere. I have a very big point that I want to get across. So everything is more expensive. Everything's collapsing. You're paying more for the same stuff. In Arizona, the polls show Biden 42, Trump 49. Georgia, Biden 39, Trump 49. Michigan, Biden 42, Trump 49. Pennsylvania, Biden 44, Trump 47. Here's where I'm getting to. Something weird is happening. Something strange, and it does not feel normal. There's not a person in the world who has a single brain cell that functions who can say Biden has a chance. That says Biden has a chance in the world to ever win. Biden is a disaster. He's losing in the polls. He's doing a horrible job. We got an open border. Now, out of nowhere, after for over a year saying, I'm not going to debate Trump. I'm not going to debate Trump. All of a sudden, this morning, it was Joe Biden who extended the call out to Trump for a debate. Plus, this morning, we find out that Red Lobster are filing for bankruptcy. That's how bad the economy is. When restaurants that have been around for decades are filing for bankruptcy and shutting down, like Red Lobster, you know what's bad. But something is happening. I think they have a plan. I know they have a plan. We all know there's something up their sleeve, something evil, something vicious. I just don't know what it is. But Trump is calling them out on their bluff, saying, hey, you keep saying you're going to arrest me. Here I am. Arrest me. Now, for the closing statement, ladies and gentlemen, I heard this from Steve Bannon, and I believe many of you listen to him, but I want to broadcast the message even louder. On November 5th, when Trump wins, the fight is not over. They're going to do everything to send back the delegates, send in their own electors. Then we're going to have January 6th, where I believe Kamala Harris is going to do everything she can in her power to not certify the election illegally, when Mike Pence could have done it legally. She's going to do the same thing that they have accused Trump of telling Mike Pence, of saying, hey, do this because a lot of weird stuff happened. They're the same people that told us you're not allowed to do that. I believe they're going to try to do that themselves. Then when Trump puts his hand on the Bible and says, so help me God, the fight is not over. That's when the true fight begins to take back our country. But between now and January 20th of 2025, we need to pray like never before. Something feels weird. Something feels strange. Something does not feel right. Everything is too smooth for Trump right now. Court cases backfiring. Poll numbers, they're historic. New Jersey, 100,000 people. One of the biggest landslide victories on Super Tuesday. Everything is just going too well for him. The most dangerous dog is a cornered dog. Let me repeat that again. The most dangerous dog is a cornered dog. The Democratic National Convention, they're canceling it. I don't know if you've heard, but they're going to be doing it a virtual convention. Never done before, not even in 2020. With COVID here, they didn't do it virtually. They're canceling it, and they said they're going to do it virtually. Why? Is it because of the huge riots and protests that are, being planned for that by the pro-Hamas terrorists? Or is by then the bird flu, the one that they're trying to scare us with, going to be out here in the air? Something does not feel right. I remember in 2020 and in 2016, up and down my street, people had, election signs. This year, within a mile radius, I'm the only one with a Trump lawn sign in the front. No one's got a Biden sign. No one's got a Trump sign. I'm the only one. Something just feels eerie. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where, especially if you're a Christian, we need to step in, step up. We need to pray. We need to speak truth to power. But just because something feels strange, we do not let fear overtake us. We keep making sure all of our friends are registered and ready to vote. If you don't have a ride, make sure you have a ride for election day or vote early, if that's okay in your state. If maybe your friends want to vote on election day, but they don't have a car or a ride, make sure you're that ride. Make sure you're that car. Bring at least 3 people with you to vote. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. Here's what's happening today. The debates are on. First debate is June 27th, and then I believe October 3rd. That's number 1. Number 2, Trump has told the judge, dared the judge to arrest him today. He said, you keep talking about it, do it already. The polls are significantly showing Trump winning big. And once again, I want to show this towards the end. This is the national debt. Every citizen owes over $103,000. It was $102,000 and some change just last week. Every taxpayer owes over $266,000. Federal spending, and this is what they tell us. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I talk about Midas Gold Group so much. I don't get a commission. I'm not on their payroll. It is a company I truly believe in. They are veteran Christian family-owned patriots who want to help as many Americans as possible before this right here blows up. Contact Midas Gold Group at midasgoldgroup.com or call them at 480-360-3000. Get free silver and qualifying orders when you mention Vlad. Ladies and gentlemen, protect your family. Keep your safety near you and your powder dry. Protect your finances. I believe this is going to be a crazy next 7 or 8 months until Trump is inaugurated. But then that's when the true fight begins. God bless.